Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for joining us. It is March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, and Waterloo's University District remained rather quiet today. It seems the student street party has already passed, with festivities happening on Saturday. CTV's Krista Simpson joins us live from Marshall Street in Waterloo, the epicenter of that party, with more. Krista, it looks like it is rather quiet there this hour.
It is very quiet here, Leanne. Really, like any other Tuesday, a very different story from 3 days ago. This was the street on Saturday afternoon, the street a sea of green filled with partiers. Today, no party to be seen, and nearby Ezra Avenue, the original site of the street parties, was fenced off and quiet too. Well, in the past, students always celebrated with a street party on March 17th, whatever the day of the week it was, and no matter the weather. Over the last couple of years, there's been a shift to Saturday. One student telling me it just makes more sense.
I think because people have classes on the next day, so like everyone's here for the weekend anyway, and then it gives the opportunity for students from other schools to come as well.
I think people will definitely be out again tonight for St. Paddy's, the real holiday. You know, more so the bars and stuff.
And nearby establishments say they are expecting to be busy tonight. We'll have more on that at 6. Leanne.
Okay, sounds good. We'll see how things unfold later in the evening. Krista, thanks so much. CTV's Krista Simpson joining us live from Marshall Street in Waterloo. Hamilton police arrested and charged a man in connection with a sexual assault investigation, and they are concerned there may be more victims. 33-year-old Paul Kimani is charged in connection with a violent sexual assault involving female sex workers in central Hamilton. Kimani is charged with sexual assault, aggravated assault, theft under $5,000, and mischief under $5,000. Police are encouraging anyone who may have had contact with him to come forward. A Kitchener man's arrest in Northern Ontario earlier this year set a major drugs and guns investigation into motion, which police say led to the discovery of a scheme to send meth to Australia. Waterloo Regional Police say the man was arrested January 12th on the way to Sault Ste. Marie with cocaine and fentanyl in his car. Officers then found more than $700,000 in drugs and paraphernalia in an apartment in Sault Ste. Marie. The investigation also brought police to homes on Blackburn Street in Cambridge, Hollybrook Crescent and West Oak Trail in Kitchener, and Knights Lane in Woodstock. A 23-year-old Kitchener man faces several charges, including trying to send meth to Australia. 2 men and a woman from Waterloo Region and a man from Woodstock also face several charges. A Waterloo Walmart reopened this afternoon after a suspicious fire Sunday night. The fire call at the store in the Bridgeport Plaza came in around 10 p.m. There's no word on where it started or how extensive the damage is, but the store was temporarily closed, reopening around 3 o'clock this afternoon. Staff say some areas of the store will remain closed as repairs continue. And regional police released this photo of someone they're trying to find and speak with about this fire. The image showing a masked person wearing a large blue coat. Anyone who knows this person or where to find them is asked to reach out to regional police. And we'll take our first check on the forecast with Ashley Bacon. Ash, we saw there in Krista's Live in Waterloo. It's snowing out there this hour on this St. Patrick's Day.
I was just going to say happy St. Patrick's Day. And yes, as we just saw with Krista, it's a cold one out there. So if you are out celebrating or plan to do so after work tonight, you want to make sure you bundle up because it's only going to continue to get colder through the night, unfortunately.
It felt like the middle of January out there today.
It is. Winter is definitely going out strong.
Yeah.
Like we are going to see a little bit of precipitation over the next few hours, but nothing too significant. Spotty flurries. As we look to our radar, you see not a lot of action there, just a lot of cloud cover. Right now in Waterloo Region, -7, believe it or not. So it is very cold out there. Westerly winds at 37 kilometers an hour. Already feeling closer though, Leanne, to -16. Very, very cold out there. Let's take a look out at Marshall Street in Waterloo tonight, where you can see all of those flurries just slowly making their way through. But again, it's just going to be spotty flurries, nothing too significant. The big news is it's going to be cold.
Yeah, and it even looks cold cold in our live shot, Ash. Feeling closer to -16. You definitely feel it out there tonight. Okay, here's what you need to know as we take you to break. The Kitchener Rangers take over Carl's Air Square tomorrow for the annual Downtown Showdown. The fun runs from noon until 5. You can check out some fun 3-on-3 hockey and meet some of the team. It's also free to attend.
Download the CTV News app and stay on top of local stories as they unfold.
We go to a dramatic scene unfolding.
Customize your feed and watch live wherever you are. ctvkitchener.ca, your home for news.
And people may soon be able to bring their own alcoholic drinks to public events. The province is planning to expand access to alcohol in certain outdoor spaces. The permit would include places like farmers markets or outdoor festivals. Municipalities will have to pass a bylaw allowing the use of alcohol in public if they haven't already. Cultural and community events would qualify for the permits, but it will be at each individual city's discretion.
We're talking about general venues, cultural venues outside. They should be able to have a glass of wine or a beer. And this is not the first time this has happened. It's happened before that certain special occasions we allow people to drink at a festival or in a park and do it responsibly.
At 6, CTV's Karis Mapp will have reaction from local mayors and event organizers. And the province is looking at expanding access to HOV lanes. The Ford government is considering updating the Highway Traffic Act to allow single occupant vehicles to use the HOV lanes during off-peak hours. The government has not outlined what times would be considered off-peak. Officials say that will be determined through consultations and by analyzing traffic data. If approved, the changes would be in place by the end of the year. The city of Guelph will be in the market for a new leader later this year. After more than a decade in office, Mayor Cam Guthrie announced he won't be seeking re-election this October. Guthrie made the announcement on social media last night, saying the decision was incredibly difficult. He also says the role has taken a toll on his life, family, and health, and he feels it's time to pass the torch. Guthrie plans to stay on until the end of his term and help with the handover once a new mayor is elected in October.
I'm definitely going to miss it a lot, but I'll still be around and involved in the community because I love this place so much that I'll just do it in a different way.
At 6, CTV's Alexandra Hollick will have more on Guthrie's time in office and his plans for the future. And still ahead on CTV News at 5, getting your garden ready for spring. From seedling starters to plant fertilizers, we're preparing for a new season in this week's Get Growing coming up next. And here's what you need to know. The KW Titans are back on home court this Sunday, taking on the Windsor Express. Head over to the Odd to catch all the action. Tip-off is at 3 p.m. Tickets can be found online or at the box office.
When you see it happen, send it to CTV News. Text 10400. From your screen to ours. Text 10400.
Okay, happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Of course, we had to wear the green.
Yeah, we got to represent
to mark the occasion.
Yeah.
Ash, it's so funny because St. Patrick's Day, you never know what you're going to get weather-wise. It could be a beautiful, sunny, gorgeous day, or it could be a very snowy winter day like it is out there today. So cold.
Well, that's the beauty of March. You just never know. You know, we had false spring last week, then went right into winter again with that snow on Friday, and then dipped down to those Arctic temperatures overnight. And here we are, still a few days away from spring, Leanne. So it's, you know, a little bit of everything.
It does not feel
this
like
year, it's
gonna
cold.
be spring.
No, and on that, let's take a look back out to that wintry weather. My goodness, as you said, Leanne, even the live shot looks cold. Those skies are very gray right now. You can see there's a little bit of flurry activity happening. Nothing too severe, nothing too major, but in fact, it is happening, and it is cold out there. Still very windy out there, not nearly as windy as we saw yesterday when we had all those warnings in place, but it is going to make it feel a lot colder with the wind chill. Let's get right into it. Taking a look at our futurecast, this is that band of precipitation that's right now pushing in a little bit of that flurry activity. Now that's going to continue to be spotty throughout the night and into Wednesday morning. For most part, Wednesday, we are going to see a bit of cloud cover, maybe even the sun a bit, not too much in the regards to flurry activity, but still little patches here and there. Now, we are expecting some precipitation to start moving through late Wednesday and into your Thursday. Depending on how the temperatures round out, we might see that convert back into freezing rain or rain. So we are keeping an eye on that. We should see some precipitation late Wednesday and into Thursday, just not quite sure what kind we'll be getting. As we look at what's happening right now across the country, a very nice 11 degrees in Prince George and Victoria, over the Rockies 12 in Calgary with a bit of sunshine. Saskatoon sitting at 8, Regina at 8, Saskatoon at 6, Thompson -14, Winnipeg -11. Over in our nation's capital, it's snowing and -9 in Ottawa. And on the East Coast, we are sitting at 9 degrees in St. John's, raining, and 10 in Corner Brook. A little closer to home here in Waterloo region, -8 already. So that temperature is dropping even from when we were just on our first hit earlier in the show. Now feeling closer to -17 with the wind chill. Now that is expected to continue to drop overnight. -14 is our expected low, feeling closer to -20 with the wind chill. So I can't stress enough, you're out celebrating tonight. It's not enough to have, you know, a jacket. You might want some gloves and a toque for tonight. Tomorrow, -1 is the expected daytime high with around a 40% chance for flurries. And again, it's not going to be consistent. It will sort of be spotty. As we look to our almanac, back in 1916, our record for overnight low was set -20. So by comparison, -14, not quite as bad. It will feel cooler with the wind chill, but won't be nearly as bad as those record-breaking. We're now getting just over 12 hours of daylight, which is great news. 7:31 a.m. sun rising, sun setting at 7:30 p.m. So great news there. Looking at our 5-day forecast for Waterloo region. By Thursday, we're going to see a temperature rebound to 3 degrees, a mix of rain and snow. And for Friday, the start of spring, 4 degrees is expected with 5 and a mix of rain and snow for your Saturday. And then Sunday, a mix of sun and cloud and a high of 3 degrees. All right, we're back at Royal City Nursery.
Hi.
Hello, thanks for having us back. Now, can you believe that we are only days away from spring?
I know.
Which, of course, means we've got to get our gardens ready, or at least started.
Yes.
The best way to do that is start with seeds.
You got it. So today I figured, let's figure out how to read a seed package.
That's a great thing to know.
It's not hieroglyphics, although we kind of think it is. So the awesome part is we want to think about these numbers first.
Okay.
Right? So the number in the corner, this is the number of days to harvest. And what that means is from the date I put it in the ground to the date I actually get the product off to physically harvest. How many days is that?
Okay.
And right now we're in the middle to end of March. So we're going to start things that have long numbers of days of harvest.
Okay.
If they're really short, like 13, 30, it's not time yet.
Okay.
We got to start those in April.
Perfect. Okay.
The other thing we're going to do is, this is where you need your eyeglasses. Okay. On the back here, it'll tell you the depth of the seed, which is tiny, tiny, tiny. It'll tell you how far apart to space the seed.
Okay.
And then it'll tell you how far apart to space the plant. So once you get germination, the intent is that these guys are going to go into bigger pots or into the gardens outside.
Absolutely. So you want to hold on to these packets until you're ready to plant outdoors.
Yep, you got it. Today, we are going to walk through, we're going to plant some tomatoes, some peppers, broccolis, and onions.
Love it.
So this is what you start at the middle to end of March. Tomatoes and peppers love the heat, so you want to make sure you're using a heat mat to get a little bit of, get the feet warm. Broccolis and onions, we normally don't do in the same flat as peppers, right?
Okay.
Peppers like heat. This stuff, broccolis, onions, cauliflowers, loves to be chilly.
Okay.
So super.
Got to keep them separate.
We're gonna, for Magic of TV, it'll gonna work today.
Sounds good.
Let's get our soil spread out.
Okay, so we just pop them into the
You got it. So as we spread the soil out, one of the things we notice is this is super light and fluffy. Right? So it's great for getting those little itty bitty roots started.
Okay.
And what we're actually using in our tray, this pot, this is actually a tray. I think I left a sample right beside you. Aha! There it is. So this is a coir pot.
Okay.
Coconut husk. So it's a nice sustainable alternative to peat moss.
Okay.
And when you plant, you're going to plant these right in the ground.
Oh, perfect.
So no peeling pots off.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yep.
Saves a step.
It does. So once we get everything spread out.
And you want to be able to see the grid? Okay.
You got it. Now we're going to do a little bit of a tamp. So we want to get rid of the air pockets in the soil. Air pockets and roots don't mix. Roots won't grow through air. They need to grow through soil.
Good to know. Okay.
And we're just going to do a quick level. And now I think you've got some seeds. Woo! Actually, let's get you started with some peppers.
Some hot peppers. Okay.
Yeah. So into your hand first, and you're going to seed a couple of seeds per square.
So a couple of these guys per square. Okay. And how far down do you want to go?
You're actually going to put them right on the surface.
Okay.
The rule of thumb is you're going to cover them with as much, the same depth of the seed is what you're covering them in soil, so not very much.
Okay.
Here's some tomatoes.
Ooh, I love a tomato.
Now this one is a brandy wine, so it's a nice big, beautiful meaty one.
Okay.
We want, again, look at the numbered days. This one is an 80-day to harvest. We are not doing the cherries. This one's a 50-day.
Okay.
So we can't do 50-day yet. We're too soon. And in another,
these are little tiny ones.
those are tiny, tiny. Yep.
There we go.
We'll get a couple broccolis, and broccolis are even smaller.
Oh,
right?
wow.
It's like a third of the size of a peppercorn.
Fantastic.
So I'll get a few of those in there. And then, once we're done, all we're going to do, let's take just a tiny bit of soil. And literally, it's a sprinkle on top. That's it. Now, you need to water them.
Okay.
So we're going to do that after the show.
Yes.
But your next step, once you get this all leveled out in there, let's get them covered. You've got a row cover or a flat cover underneath. Beautiful. So we can put this on until they germinate, and then we take it off.
Okay.
Or we use the tall one.
Fantastic.
And you've got a tall one in there.
Magic of television.
There we are. We like the tall one because, well, it's tall. But the other thing that it has is this vent sitting on the top, right?
Okay.
And the nice thing is, as they warm up, there's going to be a lot of humidity. We want to vent them, otherwise the seedlings will go moldy.
And this is the same for plants that enjoy the warmth and that enjoy the cold.
You got it. For warmth, we're going to keep this on a little bit longer. For the chilly ones, you know, it's kind of like you stick your foot out from underneath the comforter every once in a while.
Okay.
It needs to come off a little sooner, but other than that, remember to water them.
Yes.
Keep an eye on them, and don't forget to fertilize too. Right? You want to mix some fertilizer in there with your water. Do that once a week, and you're set.
Now, last question, Tanya. Once you start to see the plants growing and it's time to put them outside, when should you wait for the right weather?
You want to make sure that all danger of frost is past.
Okay.
That's going to be for your hot peppers and your tomatoes. For the cool guys, you're going to be tail end of April when it's still a little bit chilly.
There you go. Yeah. Thank you for having us.
There.
Oh,
we'll see you
there
soon.
we go. We get lots of seeds in the ground very soon.
You got it.
Thanks, Tanya.
Yep. Bye-bye.
We will take you to break and tell you what you need to know. Celebrate 5 decades of music at Wilfrid Laurier University's 50th anniversary gala concert. It is happening on March 21st. You can find tickets for the event online. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Bounce 99.5 has the music you just can't quit. Home of Bounce Mornings with Angie Hill and Sarge. KW's Bounce 99.5. Listen on the free iHeartRadio app.
It has been 15 years since 2 volunteer firefighters died on the job in Listowel. Flames tore through a dollar store on March 17th, 2011. Ken Ree and Ray Walter were inside the building when the roof collapsed. You can read more about how their lives continue to be honored and the safety changes created because of what happened. Scan the QR code, download the CTV News app, or go to ctvnewskitchener.ca. Now, the final 5 stories we are keeping an eye on today. A new poll shows a majority of Canadians are opposed to this country's military becoming involved in the war in the Middle East. 74% of people surveyed by the Angus Reid Institute say the Canadian Armed Forces should stay out of the war. Meanwhile, 10% say Canada should get involved in Iran, while 15% say they are not sure. Prime Minister Mark Carney has already told Parliament that Canada will not participate in the campaign. And another new poll now that finds, despite an uncertain housing market, a majority of Canadians want to own their own homes. The RBC survey found 80% of respondents consider buying a home to be one of life's biggest financial milestones. 32% expect to buy a house or condo within the next 2 years. Meanwhile, nearly 75% of people think owning a home is a sign of financial independence. The poll finds more than 60% of people say they need a second job or a side hustle to be able to afford a home. Understanding mortgages also remains a barrier, as 64% of people say they are unsure how much they can afford.
Kept in at the line. Here is Grew. Scores! He's got another. Transition game.
In sports, the Toronto Maple Leafs will be looking for back-to-back wins for the first time since the NHL's Olympic break when they host the New York Islanders tonight. The team is coming off a 4-2 win over the Minnesota Wild Sunday. Puck drop set for just after 7 p.m. at Scotiabank Arena. The Leafs will be decked out in their green St. Pat's jerseys to mark the occasion. The Toronto Argonauts will be calling the University of Guelph home for the first half of their upcoming CFL season. The Boatmen are once again returning to Guelph for their training camp and will host a preseason game against Hamilton at Alumni Stadium on May 29th. But because of the FIFA World Cup taking over the Argos' home field, the team will be practicing out of Guelph until the World Cup is over. Officials with the school say it shouldn't be an issue, as the Argos will be in Guelph while the university team is in its off-season.
Well, we have a very long-standing relationship with the Argos. This will be their 6th consecutive season doing preseason training at our beautiful Alumni Stadium, using our facilities like the field, the strength and conditioning center, as well as our facilities inside. They love it here. It's always exciting to have them here in the city.
Tickets for the preseason game are now on sale. Colton Weens will have more on the upcoming plans tonight at 6. And finally for us, it could prove to be the most important game of the season thus far. The Kitchener Rangers facing off against the Flint Firebirds tonight as the Rangers look to clinch the top seed in the Western Conference. And if you are heading out to the Odd, get ready for a night of green and gratitude, as the organization is celebrating billet families with a special pregame ceremony. And the arena will be decked out in St. Patrick's Day spirit, with green beer being offered and festive decor right around the arena. So certainly a good night on tap over at the Odd, and a good way to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. If you're doing so, do so safely. That's it for us. We're back at the top of the hour with your next local news. Take care. Have a good night.